Yes, Santorini.
Santorini. Okay, we're talking 2-player games, and we're about to play some RadLands.
And I got like Onitama and stuff.
Onitama, cool. Yeah, I just got Santorini, New York. Haven't busted that out yet.
Oh, I know they had. Like, what do they do for the god stuff? Do they have something else to replace the gods?
I think I want to say it's something like gangsters or something, but I think there's an aspect of like cops or something in it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I just kind of glanced at it, got it.
Yeah.
Punch in the water. Right.
So it's like fighting over water because it's like a precious resource or something?
Yep, just like them. I hope I've updated these notes. Okay. Take box. Get a water. Raiders.
Okay, so wow.
Player reference.
I really like the color.
Oh yeah, good old 80s radical water silo.
Okay, so this is just like a player aid.
And okay, so we've got these camps. First one to destroy all the opponent's camps wins the game.
Okay.
Whenever we're gonna direct these things. Okay. So
is there like a beginner game setup or anything?
Nah, I don't think so. But basically, we've got this camp deck, these blue cards. We're dealt 6 each player. We choose 3 from the 6. Okay, so some examples of the camps. Parachute base. Whenever the number on the camps is the number of cards you draw at the beginning of the game. So once we flip our camps over, once we reveal the 3 we've chosen from the 6, then we'll draw that many cards from there. And then, so they have powers on the bottom of them, and then they have that water cost. That is the cost to do the power listed under it. Every turn we'll have 3 water base. These black waters are extra water you may come across.
Okay.
Okay.
And do these replenish each turn?
Yeah, they replenish every turn.
Okay.
So with that parachute base, play a person and use their ability. You must pay for both, then damage them. So yeah, so you can spend 0 water, which when you do that, you'll just put a black water on it to show that you've used it. That's a use symbol.
Okay.
And then just showing you can only do it once per turn. But play a person and use their ability from your hand or whatever. You must pay for both of them, whatever. But normally it costs an action to play a person. Play a card that's cost an action. Okay, so that's that's an example of a base or whatever. Here goes another one. Spend 2 water. You do that symbol, which is draw, which on the back of the card I said.
So there's just like draw 2 cards and then discard 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Spend 2 water to do that. And then, yeah, that's 2 good examples right there. But we'll go through the rest of the rules. Just kind of hand these out. 6 of them.
Murder.
So these, I'll just go from the top to the bottom on my notes. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Before we decide or whatever, you can look at them, but before we decide, I'll just go down my notes. So the camp deck blue, deal 6. Each player chooses 3. Put others back in the box. Lay face down in land roll. So yeah, once you choose it, we'll put them in the back or whatever, which is used, like, you know, this is the reference. And then we have zones for 2 2 people to be in front of each camp. So there can only be max 2 people in front of each camp. There's 2 rows, so like back row, front row. The stuff with it, when there's nobody in front of them, they're not protected. When it has somebody in front of them, they're protected.
Okay.
Yeah, so nobody's going to be in front of that, so
And
that's
does
not
each
protected.
like column correspond to each camp?
Yes, the column of people in front of it protects that camp.
Okay. So it's like you gotta kind of mow through the people to get to the camp to damage it?
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so these punks, they're tokens basically.
Yeah.
They're just, they can take 1 hit, they deal no damage and have no effects, but they have like a 1 toughness. When you knock them out, they just go, they go back to they get discarded. Put the top card of the deck into play face down. As a person with no abilities, punks are immediately destroyed when damaged. Oh yeah, there's a communal discard in the middle of the table.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. Like face down and land rule. When both players are ready, we'll flip up the ones that we choose. 1 water silo and 1 raiders for each player. And 3 water each in the player reference. Between players, put the water pool and the draw deck. Water pool. That's the black water in the draw deck right there. Total number of camps. And draw that many to the hand. So like, you know, as I said before, you'll draw that many cards. It's just in that symbol.
Okay.
And then random first player, kill opponent's 3 camps on your turn. Yeah, to win, kill opponent's 3 camps on your turn, 3 phases. The events phase, which is the resolve your event in the 1 space and then advance the rest. So the events are the cards that have any kind of danger wrap or whatever you call that stuff, danger
it's
tape
like
around
caution
them.
tape or whatever.
Yeah, the caution tape around them. So like, for example, raiders, they'll go into the 2-time spot. The 1-time spot is going to be closest to the top. So these are like your sorceries or whatever, but they take time to pop off or whatever.
Okay.
So instants will have a 0 bomb on them.
Yeah.
So let me show an example of an instant or whatever. Okay, so this costs 2 times. So that will go, there's 3 spots on the timeline. 3, 2, 1, 0 happens. So during every upkeep, they slide up 1.
Okay.
So like the 2 would be right here. 3, 2, 1. So the 3 would be, the 2 would be here, the 3 would be here, the 1 would be here. 0 is when it happens.
Okay.
0 is when the event happens or whatever. It's like an instant. Okay, so like this one would, you would play, so like you can play this down, and then this is pretty much the same timing as the raiders. You can always play the raiders if you have them or whatever, and then play that card. Then this will pop off after 2 turns. So place it, then you upkeep, you slide it up. It's got 1 more turn to go off. Then it goes off. Then you gain 3 punks.
Okay, and then that would be these cards face down, and you put them like
anywhere in your tableau. Like, you know, you got 6 spots maximum or whatever in front of camps. You can place them in the front or the back. But of course you can't.
But even if you have one in the front, like if it gets like destroyed or whatever, then your camp's still exposed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then there goes a 0 that would just happen instantly. That's like an instant.
Okay.
So all unprotected. Deal body damage to people. Then you would damage all unprotected enemies. The ones without somebody in front of them.
So that would be okay. Gotcha.
Yep. So that's an example of 2 of those right there. Okay, then we got.
Is this a Kickstarter game or is this from?
It was a big Kickstarter. It's by the creators of Dice Throne.
Okay.
This is their 2nd game they came out with, and like it's in retailers and stuff too.
Okay.
But all right. So events resolve your event in the 1 space, and advance the rest. So once that 1 is there, then you'll resolve it once it's in the once it's on the upkeep.
Do you so when you play those cards, 3 draw card, play a card, So do you play those cards? When you play them, do you put them just like where they would be on the timeline or something? Or
Yeah, like an event, you'll put it where it goes on the timeline. So this Raiders
but
or
so
whatever,
if it's 0, it just automatically goes.
Exactly,
And if it's 1, it goes to the... Now, what if
Top
there's a
one.
2 already at that slot? Do you move it down and then put the 1 there?
If that happens, if there's already one there, you put it at the one behind it.
Okay, so if they've got like a 2 and a 3, and then I have a 1, the 1 would go behind the 3?
The 1 is the top one. That's the one that's going to take the least time to happen.
I know, but I'm saying I already have like a 2 here and a 3 here, and then I have a 1.
Oh, yeah. If you have a 1, then you would be
it go
forced to put
behind
it on the
3?
bottom. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yep. You can't advance the time. You got to, just if you already got crap there, you got to put it at the back of the line.
Okay.
Yep. Refill, then replenish, refill to 3 water and draw a card. That's every turn or whatever. Draw a card, refill to 3 water. And then the actions you can do are play a card, draw a card, junk a card.
Mafia.
That's just discarding, right?
Yep, and drawing a card, they cost 2 water.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of had to draw that in myself. They should've
Okay, I was
put that
wondering
out
what the
there.
marks were.
Yeah. Draw a card costs 2 water. And then junk a card, which is junking a card. Whenever you junk a card, the effect of junking a card is you get to do that thing that's on the top left of the card.
Okay.
Which these actions are on the back. So junking a card, you get to do that top left effect, and these effects are what they
So
are.
these are your action points. So you've got 5 actions you can do, right? So, but you can only do like maybe 3 of them, or can you do? So, like if I wanted to play 3 cards, I could use up 3 of these.
Exactly.
Or I could play 2 cards, draw a card, or
Yeah.
whatever. Or if I didn't want to use any actions, I could just choose just to pass.
You can't. They don't stack the water.
Yeah.
You'll only get up to 3 water,
Yeah.
except for little certain other situations. But you can't stack the water. You're pretty much gonna get 3 at upkeep, and that's it
Now,
for the most part.
Is this the water silo that I take?
Yeah, so you take the water silo. That's how you like cheat in the extra water or whatever. So you'll
Now,
take
does that use up a water though?
that goes basically this card goes to your hand, and then you can play it out. Then you get in extra water.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this doesn't use up a water to do this action.
No, but it takes an action to do so. Yep, take the water silo. Okay, use an ability. Some abilities cost water or whatever. Some of them are free.
Okay, so what you can do with this is you can, like, basically it's like you spend 1 and then you get another 1, so you're just not really gaining anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can save it for a later turn and gain like an extra 1.
Yep, so instead of having 3 water, you'll have 4 water next to it.
Gotcha, okay.
Yep, usually like something you do if you want to save up for something big, or like if you don't have anything else you can do or something.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then using abilities, sometimes they cost water, sometimes they don't. Is my card ready? Camps. A face-up camp is always ready unless you have used one of its abilities this turn. A damage camp can still be ready.
So when you use it, you tap it, and then it's not ready? Is that how that works?
Yeah, ready, and so ready is normally, so camps, once they're damaged, they're going to be flipped over.
Okay.
If they're all the way damaged, I think they go away, or they're tapped, or something like that.
Now you have to damage all 3 though to win the game?
Yeah, so
Or do
you're
you
gonna
have to get rid of
you're
all
gonna-
3 to win the game?
You gotta get you gotta hit them twice. So once they get hit, like they'll start the game face up.
Yeah.
They get damaged, they'll flip over, and then once they get hit again, then they're out or something like that. Kind of.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I'll get into it in a second. But okay, camps. A face-up camp is always ready unless you have used one of its abilities this turn. A damage camp can still be ready. So camps are always ready. A person is ready unless it was played this turn, so they have summoning sickness. Then you'll put a water on them to indicate that they're still deploying or whatever.
Okay.
Or they have summoning sickness. And a person is ready unless it was restored this turn. So sometimes I guess stuff can tap the guys down, and unless one of its abilities was used this turn, then you put the water on it to show that it was used this turn, or if it was damaged. So then it's not ready if it was damaged. Card traits are the green bottom. Card traits are the things in the green brackets that you see right there. Okay, so effects of So effects surrounded by green brackets are always in effect except for those on a damaged person.
Okay.
Yo. Okay, these are the effects. Destroyed people are destroyed people are discarded. Camps are flipped. Punks are placed back on deck. Punks are placed back on deck. Okay, damage. Rotate an unprotected person. Rotate an unprotected person when they get a damage, burst damage, or camp sideways. If it's already rotated, destroy it. Okay, so that's damage. Injure, same as damage, but it only hits people. Or restore, rotate one of your damage cards upright. And if it's a person, if it is not ready this turn. Draw, that's that purple symbol, draw a card. Water, gain an extra water, a black water. Gain pump, put the top card of the deck into play face down as a person with no abilities. Pumps are immediately destroyed when damaged. In raid, play or advance your raiders event. So you can play this raid event right there, play it into the 2 spot at the time.
Okay.
And then once it goes to the 0, damage one of your opponent's camps of their choice.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'll just continue to go over my little notes and then we'll be ready. Kill opponent's 3 camps, events, the black and yellow border, 3 events possible. 1, 2, 3, 1 resolve, discard face up into the middle discard pile. Replenish, always 3 water except for first player, first turn, only 1 water. And other events move up 1 space, draw 1. Actions, camps have 2 slots in front of them for people. When you play a person / card, put water on it. It shows they're not ready yet / exhausted. Usually can't use cards abilities when deploying unless it has haste. Okay, in a column, you can play person in front or back. If 6 people in play, can't play any more people. Set new event and bomb value on card. Put water cost on card. Okay, if for instance 1 was occupied, you play a new 1 card, put card in next available slot down. 0, no location for it, just an instant resolve. Damaged guys get tapped and can't use their abilities. Damaged camps can still use their abilities. 0 water cost ability can also only be used 1 time per turn. Put a black water on card on non-water side. Okay, traits, green brackets, that's the ETBs, the green brackets. Traits ignored when damaged. Draw a top deck card, gain punk, no. So no limit to hand size. This one that destroy skips damage, it goes right to destroy. Damage only people, untap guy, no limit to hand size. Okay, so you can never damage your own stuff, no limit to extra water. Instead of paying for a card, you can junk it. The top left thing you can resolve, so we can always junk a card just to get that effect.
Okay, and does that use up a water resource to junk the card?
That's an action, so no, it doesn't use a water resource. Actually, yeah, just junk a card doesn't cost water.
So how do I know which ones cost water? Oh, if I play a card, it'll have that on the thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then if I draw a card, you said that's 2 water.
Yep.
Junking a card isn't anything. For the water solo, I pay 1 water to put that in my hand. And an ability would just be something on one of my camps? Or would that be on camps or...
Camps or people.
Okay. And then that's got the water cost on it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you don't mind shuffling that, and then I'll pick my camps I want to go with.
Alright, I've already picked my camps. So I'm good to go. Whoops. These were...
Time lunch rather than lunch meat. Lip gloss or lipstick. Ranch, rocks, Rhonda, Ruffles, Ravens, time. Okay. Oh, I have raisins. Yes. Ravens. I was just saying which words. 10 minutes. Who am I? You're the white.
Yeah, and punks are people.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10. And I was out. So I just got 10 more.
Yeah, these are the camps I'm not picking, so.
9 plus 10.
Alright, these are the ones I'm not picking.
Wait, 9. Oh, 9. It's 19.
I love those super tiny D6s.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Do you just like buy weird dice or something?
You guys
'Cause I see like the D30s and then the super tiny D6s.
Not really, but I just kind of try to buy useful stuff that takes up a little bit of space.
What's interesting is like a 3-sided dice that just looks like a football.
Yeah, those are stupid. Yeah,
why did you move me back?
football dice. Oh yeah, first we gotta see how many cards that we get.
Okay, so flip. So I've got a 0 on this one, a 1 on this one, and a 2 on this one, so I guess I get 3.
Yep. So we both get 3. Okay. And then it was a first player, first turn, only draw 1.
Did we need to do the
No, always 3 water, except first player, first turn, only 1 water.
Ooh, there's a Z.
So I guess we'll roll for first.
Yeah.
Man, I recently watched the video saying that these spin downs are actually good to roll.
I've heard that they're not because they're the numbers are in order.
Yeah, but I watched the video that's saying that they are good to roll because statistically they even have more variance than a regular non-spin down. But maybe that was just a sample that they used though. Well,
What color was it?
And then I get 1 to start off with.
Yep.
Time. Ready? Go. How do you watch it? While you watch it. Yeah.
So, like, say I want to play a card that's like an event or whatever. I have to pay. Do I pay the 2 to place it on the timeline thing, or do I pay the 2 when it activates?
Like you don't pay the 2, you would just if it has a cost on the card, then you pay the water that it costs. But if it has no cost, then just put it on the timeline.
I'll just show you. Okay, so I've got this. It would go on the 1 and do it, but this says it costs 2 water, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I pay 2 water to place it on the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but then it'll just activate it on its own and I don't pay anything to activate it, right?
Yep.
Okay, but I only have 1, so I can't do that this turn.
Yep, and it wouldn't be good to play now because there's no people out on the field now.
Oh, okay, damage all people. Okay, yeah, wasn't reading that. We'll go ahead and I'll pay a water. So say like I want to place a gunner, I pay 1 water, and what do I do this to show that he's?
Yep, to show that you use the water and he's deploying or whatnot.
Okay.
Or still have summoning sickness.
Okay.
Yep, and you could have junked this card to undamage a person, but they still have summoning sickness with it.
Oh, so that's like an extra thing. So if I have like this and I junk it, then I can
advance.
do the raid thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can put the raid out or advance it 1.
Put the raid out or advance it 1. And if I advance it 1 though, the card in front of it just goes away, or does there not have to be a card in front of it? So okay, let's say I have a 1 here. Okay, let's say this is here and this is here, but I have another one of these. And I play this and you say I can advance it 1. How does that work?
I'm thinking what'll happen there is, I guess you advance that one. You advance to the raid event. So in that case, either nothing would happen or either you would trade spots, but I'll just read up on that.
Oh, or maybe it's like the event thing. Okay, so the event happens. So if this is up front, I can just. Well, then if it's like for.
So I mean, just reading it, play or advance your Raiders card. If your Raiders event is not already in the event queue, place it on the 2 spot. If your Raiders event is already in the event queue, advance it 1 space forward. If it's already in the 1 space, resolve the event. The Raiders event can't be advanced with the raid icon if another event already occupies the space in front of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, so
it won't
it's just
start.
stuck.
So there's a 1, a 2, and I guess a 3 spot. So I can't start off in the 1. I have to start off in the 2.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Gotcha. So that makes
Yeah,
sense.
because it says the 2 right there.
Okay, cool.
It takes 2 time to go off.
All right, cool. All right, so that's all I can do. So I play that dude in front of my railgun, and then I can't do anything else. So play card, turn card, usability. So I'm not attacking with him. Like if I attack or whatever, I'm basically paying 2 water, 2 damage, all unprotected enemies. That's how he's used. And once he's used, he gets.
Once
tapped.
he's used, no, you don't tap them. You just put a water on them to show that you just put them 2 water on there to show that you used them.
Okay. And then when he's damaged, he's tapped. Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, but then when they recover or whatever, then they have summoning signals for the turn.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright. And then, so I played.
So you played the gunners, basically, what you did for the turn, right?
And so I guess I'm done because I can't do anything else.
Okay. And then, okay, so we'll start with the turn sequence. Resolve your event in the 1 space and advance the rest. Refill up to 3 water. Got 3 water, draw a card.
Jolts.
Okay, did you draw a card for the turn?
I don't believe I did, no.
Let's see if you do. Let's make sure.
Yeah, because I was also the first player.
To determine the star player, flip the water. Begin with the star player, take all turns until. Okay, advance if you collect your water disk, then draw a card. Water is never carried over from the exception. If you're the start player, collect 1 water instead of 3 on your first turn on all subsequent. Yeah, so you still draw a card, I think.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just do that.
Alright, I'll draw 1 for my turn. And.
You did. Or just news.
I'll play scientist out for 1 water.
Not everyone should have that, and it doesn't start. It doesn't start with an X.
Okay, if you have 0 or 1 people, gain a people.
Go. So it's.
I mean, no, gain a punk.
When it's over, or who started?
Okay.
You started. So now we're starting over.
And then you can't use powers and stuff when they come out because they have so many signals.
Okay.
Let's see.
Time. Javelins? Or are they round? No. They're round. Yeah, I'm still not gonna get one, so.
Okay, I'll spin a water here, flip over 1 of your punks. If it's a person, it enters play there and is not ready. And if it's an event, discard it to gain a punk and a water. So person is not ready. So. Okay, that's all my stuff.
Alright. So, our zone events, I don't have any. I refill my water, and then I can do my actions.
I went new stuff. Oh, who goes first? Oh, Dad.
I guess I'll go ahead and play a looter on my outpost.
For 1, yep.
And then
Ready? Go.
so the railgun is like 2, and I can damage anything. So I can damage this, or this.
Yeah, this
What?
damage rotating unprotected person or camp sideways. If it's already rotated, destroy it. Yeah.
Time. Nope. Go.
Okay, so I'll do
Dang it, I missed
2
one of
to
those.
hit that.
Okay. So then it gets flipped. No, rotated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when they're all the way damaged, then they get flipped. Yeah.
But then you gotta do something special, like you
Yeah,
gotta
you
activate
can-
something
you
like
can-
this to
yep.
restore it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've done all I can do.
3, yep, 3 water.
Iguanas.
So yeah, I guess I am done. Oh, I didn't draw a card.
Weddings.
Oh, you draw a card.
Really do.
So I forgot to do that. Okay.
Wait.
Alright, reclaim my water.
Okay, it was time. Wait, well,
Draw a card.
which one? Oh, maybe it's black. Okay. Ow, why is it making so bad? Iguanas make noise. I'm gonna look it up.
And then these guys get to see if you kill one. That with the title shot. When he dies,
Wait, this says that it's similar to a cough or sneeze. They wheeze. Yeah, I take it. Yeah. Iguanas. She took it for one. Just so that I wouldn't get it, you guys gave it to her. Oh, good.
Jump this
Okay.
to restore.
Okay.
Go.
And can you junk? Yeah, you can junk as many cards as you want in a turn,
I thought
right?
it meant
Yeah.
how you build things. Okay.
conquer broken ranks, grandfather.
Yeah, because that's the play a card action.
Ice skater?
Play down Mimic
Oh, okay,
for 1 water. And she has the power of spend however many water it costs to use the ability of one of your ready people or any undamaged enemy.
Okay.
And then play a water. If you have 0 or 1 punks, play a punk.
The Vienna, the Venice.
And then I'll do the same kind of little engine. Flip over one of your punks. If it's a person, it enters play there and it's not ready. But if it's an event, discard it to gain a punk and a water. So preferably you would want an event.
Who started that? So
Okay, got Muse out. Muse has a 0 water cost once a turn to gain a water.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering if there's some kind of resource generation.
No, yeah, that'll be Muse and some more folks.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I've exhausted my 3 water and I will pass turn.
Okay, I've got no events. I replenish and then draw. And then I get to do actions.
Okay, stop doing that with your base. Time. Independence Day. Oh.
Okay, so basically any person, I have to damage them twice to make them be discarded.
Yep, except punks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we're not gonna get rid of this.
Very tall.
Vecna. Visual educational building. Oh, it's not your turn. Well, you can have that if you want it.
Educational building.
Yeah. gang?
One more.
Or elementary school? Vicinity? Dang it.
These camps always ready. Let's see.
Vulture?
Okay, so if a camp's damaged, you can still use his abilities, but if a person is damaged, you can't.
That's what I did.
Yep.
Okay, alright. So I know what the distinction was. Okay, cool.
So much replayability because there's a million camps.
Yeah.
And then when they put out an expansion, it'll be just even stupider.
So
Gun and Gun has hella replayability too.
yeah, they've got a secondary core set coming out with like 6 more guns, I think, and 4 more girls. So
Babies.
So what's Overheat?
Overheat is the first expansion they did. It's 2 more girls and I think 3 more guns.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I play that mutant with 1, and then I'll go ahead and use this dude, damage that camp. If it hits a camp, I draw a card.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so camps can do the power even when they're damaged. Yeah.
Alright, and then I guess I can't do anything else, so it's your go.
Okay. Reclaim my water. Draw a card.
You know how thick these chits are? I'm surprised they didn't just do like acrylics things or something.
Wait, what is here?
Man, I'm sure they did that for the Deluxified, but I got the cheap though.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
the Deluxified comes with the maps, it tells you where the events going, all that too.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So there's 5 inches, 5 inches. Combat. You made it. You need to use your cool thing.
Actually, go. Oh god, dude, what are you Oregon Trail?
I'll play Gunner,
That's not
no Young Thug, spin the water there, and then yeah, he's deploying. Then I'll
no, I'm agreeing with Alana, so I'm serious.
if you have 0 or 1 people, add a punt. 0 or 1 people at. Oh man, I think I've been doing this all wrong. If you have 0 or 1 people at a punt.
Oculus?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so.
Okay, so it's kind of like lets you play catch up if you're
Yeah.
down.
How can we backtrack on this? I've been doing that all wrong.
It's okay, we'll just continue forward. I mean, I'm just learning it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Like to the people at home, don't do that.
Yeah. You know what? I'll damage the muse. I'll damage the mimic. Well, I did spend the water. Yeah, I'll just come from behind. I'll just damage both of them.
Like I said, it doesn't matter. I'm don't really know what I'm doing that much anyway, so it's not like
I'll damage both of them to kind of make up for it. All right. So yeah, so I don't do that because I got hella people.
You do the time. You watch it.
Yeah, because that was a crazy combo.
Watch it. What did you just say? He's making words up. Dandelion. Go Ashley. Dad, watch it on. Okay, yeah, of course. Just, I don't know anything.
Yeah, you're here, over here too.
No. Got 1 water left. 2 water left. Okay. If I discard the top 3 cards of the deck, you may use the junk effect of one of them.
Okay. I'm gonna set these out just to remind myself what my thing is. That way there's no confusion.
Perfect, perfect.
Alright, so I pile in.
I'll play a punk.
So you're junking that card?
Mm-hmm. Discard the top 3 cards of the deck and use the junk effect of one of them.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So grab a
And
punk.
was that go over here?
Yeah, discard. Junk, and then.
And so now your spaces are maxed out and you can't add any more people, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Flip over one of my punks if it's a person. It enters play there and is not ready. If it's an event, discard it to gain a punk and a water. Again, it's a person, big 3 drop, and it's got an ETB. All of your people gain this card's ability above. Okay, when this card enters play, gain a punk. God damn it. Messed up. Alright. So all your people gain this card's ability above. When this card enters play, gain a point. So all of my people I play from now on, whenever I play the person, I gain a point. Which would have been better when I went maxed out. Way better when I went maxed out.
What was it?
No. All my people gain this card's ability, the above ability, which is spend 1 water to deal a damage. Yeah. 200.
Okay, gotcha.
So I kind of got screwed on that one, but it's all good. Alright, so I spent all my water. Oh crap. Yeah, I can't use her. Yeah. And yep, and then I will pass turn.
Alright, so resolve my events, I gain the water, I draw.
Yeah, and not ready is the, you'll put a black one with the minus sign on it.
Okay, so not ready. So basically ones I just played. So I will. Well then what does the white one mean?
Same thing.
Okay, I'll just put that on there then. And then yeah, that's that thing. And then I'm gonna activate this raid ability. So I guess I put this here and start that off. And then
Yeah, then how'd you do that one?
so I've got these 2 abilities. I can pay 2 water to do the raid thing, or I can pay 2 to restore a card.
Yep.
And then I am done, I believe.
Cool. Alright, reclaim a water. Draw a card.
Yeah, me and Dad will be the first closers. So I can come take a shot. It doesn't matter who she sits across from, as long as we're on the other side. Anywhere. Wait. So they can know. It doesn't matter. Well, who's doing my guess? You two are guessing together right now. Then let's just switch. Why? And because it's easier, so that she's across from. But she doesn't have to be. You don't have to be.
Okay, I'll use this guy. Damage all cards in one of opponent's columns.
Okay, so I turn them all sideways basically. And then if these get damaged again, they get destroyed. And if this gets damaged again, it gets destroyed. Is that right?
Yeah, but that one can still use its ability even when it's
Gotcha.
Yeah, how it's damaged. Okay.
I thought it would be good. That's my favorite one. Really? Oh, it's I really like really exploring. This is a different version. So basically, there's going to be a whole lot of pictures here. It should be 4 by 5, right? Or 5 by 5.
And I can junk any number of cards, right? Do you know where to go with that?
Yeah, that's like a free action.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you do this ETB?
It's very good.
Green brackets is an ETB into the battlefield.
Well, you didn't have any events anyway, so.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot it, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Inconsequential.
Yeah, when this card is play, you may move all of your opponent's events back 1. But like I said, you don't have any.
Okay, I'll spend 1 to damage Gunner.
Okay, so since he's already damaged, he's gone, right?
Yep.
Does this move back?
No,
Or
it
does
just
that
stays
stay?
where it said. Like,
Okay.
you could put another thing there if you want to.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
But that's protected still.
Okay.
Yep. And then that's my 3 water. I could gain some water if I wanted to do something tricky, but yeah, you know what? I will jump this to injure that guy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so these are the rain ones that are 5 slots. Yeah, and then I would put it out. So it doesn't do anything. Yeah, but your turn is. Okay, so I'm trying to connect.
Okay, this is pretty broken, but all right, I'm gonna gain water,
Alright.
junk it to gain the water. And then since everybody's got this ability, I'll just spend it here to do.
And another question, just real quick. Can I, so say he's got that, could you activate that 3 times in a turn on just him? Can you activate the same ability? Oh,
You just put the water on it to show that you've used it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
okay,
only use
gotcha.
them once by,
All right,
like,
so
you know, just the water. You spent the water to use
okay,
it. Yeah.
so you can't spam his effect, but the thing he does is he gives his effect to everyone else, so you can spam it that way by making them use it. Okay, gotcha.
Yep, so all my people have that spend the water to do a damage, and I'll damage that site.
So then this,
Flipped.
and it doesn't just go away?
Nah, it didn't go away, it just flipped.
Okay.
Yep, but with that, I'm pretty much...
Well, it says rotate an unprotected person or team sideways. If it's already rotated, destroy it.
Yeah, destroy it, it's just flipped, yeah. Destroy
Because it was
uh,
already rotated, right? So won't it get destroyed?
Yeah, so destroy the specified cards. When a person is destroyed, discard it. Destroyed camps are flipped to their destroyed side.
Okay.
Yep.
And since they're on their destroyed side, that means they don't do anything else.
Some cards may let you do something with them, but for the most part, nothing.
Oh, okay. And then all of mine have to be destroyed in order for you to win, right?
Yep.
Okay, so they don't get discarded; they're just destroyed. Okay, I got
They're
it.
just in ruins. They got the smoke coming and billowing out of them. And yeah.
Okay, I get it. I get you.
Yeah. Man, while I'm at it, since you had that thing, but I'm gonna just I'll go ahead and jump that to do a damage to
Leader.
blank and blank or damage and or restore, then damage this card.
Yeah.
Damage if this card hits a camp.
I draw.
A card. Yeah, I'll do that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, damage that guy. And then I pass turn.
Alright.
No cards in there.
Okay. So I move this up. Then I replenish and draw. Okay, I'm gonna junk this card to deal a damage to this dude.
Jump the card to do damage to the
Yeah.
suit. Okay.
And I'll junk this card to deal damage to him.
Okay. Now you could destroy this dude if you just hit him again, but I mean either way.
So if I've got a thing with a 1 on it, I'd put it behind this?
Yeah.
Okay. That just basically means, like, if the thing is free, or if that slot's free, I can put it in that slot. If not, I put it behind what's currently there.
Exactly.
Okay. Alright,
got very similar color schemes. The RadLands and Gun.
Yeah.
They have the same color scheme actually.
So I'm going to hit something. If it hits a camp, I draw, but your camps are protected, so I'm going to hit this guy, and that should kill him, right?
Yep. So, and you hit with who?
The looter.
Okay. Yep.
And then I've got one more resource I can do. Now, zeros, I just play immediately, right?
Yep, they're instance.
Okay, so I'll use a resource. I will play interrogation, or interrogate. I draw 4 cards, then discard 3 of these cards. So I'll get these 4, and then I discard 3. Oh, okay. And then, I guess that's all I can do for this turn. So yeah, I'm done.
Right, reclaim more water. Looking like I was gonna untap. Draw a card for turn. Spend 2 to damage all unprotected enemies.
Okay, so this one would die, and then this one will just
Damage up.
Now, enemies, that does not include camps, right?
Just injure is just for humans. Injure is just for people.
Okay.
Injure or protect.
Oh,
enemies.
gotcha.
I said it wrong.
No, you're good.
And
I played in the old days. We played
discard the top 3 cards of the deck. You may use a junk effect of one of them. Just looking for an.
So the top 3, right?
Yep. Just looking for an injure pip. No injure pip. I got to recover. What can I do with a recover? I can do stuff with the recovery.
Use that on your team.
I just use the raid. Well, yeah, I'll just use the raid.
Okay.
Put the raid out.
All right.
That's the raid from the cockroaches.
All right. So I damage a camp of your choice.
Yep. Yeah, this is pretty much useless at this point. Until you board, right?
All right. And then I gain my water back and a draw. I'm going to do an exterminator. Do a scientist. And then I'll put this in my hand.
Oh, you can't say that, Dad.
And then, it's your go.
Also, I think that, so you know how you said
Plain water. Okay. Draw a card.
I'm pretty sure David, or yeah, David, is it, yeah, it's David. I think it's I've seen him so long ago. But I'm not so I'll shoot him on my Facebook.
Connor is a fool. injure all unprotected enemies.
Okay.
Oh, that guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets dead.
Underground, too.
Discard the top 3 cards of your deck. You may use a junk effect of one of them.
Even if I say 2, or I mean, if he says 2, you can get an extra aggressive. You want to. Oh, if like you didn't get the one beforehand. Like earlier, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Since you're new, so he had said 3 on 2, and you got 2, but told you that one wasn't 3 or yeah. Okay. So your next round, you can say the one is 3 that he was saying.
I'll recover.
Sorry, I had to.
Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking. Okay.
Okay.
Yep, and yep. We'll pass OL turn.
Okay. I just realized I should have played. Well, I didn't have that. I should have played with someone else.
Yeah, probably put him
Yeah.
in front of. Yeah, but you had the guy in front of there until I killed it. But
Yeah.
you probably should have played it there.
Yeah.
I mean, you got me. You want to play it there instead?
No, it's good. You live and you learn.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have played
You're
it
good.
there.
You're good.
'cause-
You're good.
But there's nothing
We're
in
good.
there.
We're good.
Alright,
We're good. We're fine. It's part of the learning experience.
Gotcha.
So I get that. I will junk this, so I get an extra water.
Cool.
I'll pay.
Quiet as hell in here.
Yeah, I'll pay 2 to do this radiation, and then I'll junk this to set that up there,
Nice.
and then I will restore this dude, and
Why not restore that dude though?
so I want
Because
Destroy
the camp
all
is
your
nothing.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
because this damages all people,
Yeah.
and then I can maybe restore him in the next turn for all the people you haven't restored, damage all of them, and get rid of a bunch of people.
That works too because I'm not really incentivized to kill that guy. So.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
all
except for his effects.
part of my master plan.
I got you.
All right, go
I
ahead.
feel you.
I mean, I'm not doing super well though, so it's like
I cheated too, Roman. Keep in mind, I
you're
cheated
good.
too.
You're good. You're good.
I draw a card.
You're cheating. I'm playing suboptimally.
Works for me. Works for me. First of all, I use Muse to gain a cheating water. So 0 cost. We'll just say that we used her, gain a cheating water.
Okay.
Use her elf abilities.
Oh. What you're gonna get?
And do Gunner again.
Okay.
And that's injure all unprotected enemies.
All right.
Scientist. Discard the top 3 cards of the deck. You may use a junk effect of one of them.
And once that runs out, do you just reshuffle this and put it back?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, I was supposed to do my upkeep, the Raiders. So one of your choice.
So damage one of my camps. I'll damage this one. No. Let's see. Let's do this one.
Okay. Then my Raiders, they come back. Yeah. Raiders, when resolving the raid icon, when the Raiders event resolves, your opponent chooses one of their camps. Put your Raiders back in the play area. Raiders are one of your care damage dealers. They can damage camps even when they're protected. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, put the Raiders back. Yeah, the 3 cards with the Scientist. Yep, I injured to do it again.
Oh, you're gonna injure my demon.
Oh, look, it says, yes, you are allowed to say platypus to give a clue for a picture of a platypus.
Wait, that's like, should we not do that? So I can say,
Play the
Yeah, that's true. We could say B2.
jump deck for the Raiders out again.
I'm in danger.
It's not the Oakland Raiders anymore. What is it now?
I have no idea. I don't follow sports.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm a total 100% nerd.
I'm like a 90% or something. I don't know. Let's see.
Do you want to guess? Oh, no, do you? I'll be up.
No, that would be stupid as hell.
Okay, let's go. Well, first, can I look at the pictures?
Yeah, just keep that. And then I'll play a...
But then one of you obviously. Well, I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, nothing good to play. So I'll
Oh, yeah. How did y'all do it?
get
We did it from our.
my...
Wait, like would be. Or bases.
No. Okay, check me out. I'm gonna...
So you have the craft. So do you guys? Do yourself.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get the water side one.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we do this first stuff?
Alright.
Yep.
So, I move this up. I damage all people.
Is this a new card? I have the extra. If we get to go first again.
Yeah, that went off. Okay.
Yeah, so those 2 will die and the others will get. And then, that moves up 1. Replenish, draw.
okay, so like if you chose, if you pick one, I'll have to put whatever like is, yeah, so if you took blue first.
We read it wrong.
Okay, don't look at our eyes.
Stop, you're doing it right now. I'm trying to.
Alright, I'm gonna activate the outpost to restore. I'm gonna junk that to get a punk. And put that there. And then,
Silo. Okay. Low keep. Draw a card. Reclaim. Look up one person. Okay, Carly Blaze trade takes effect when she enters play before Carly Blaze is ready when she is played, but not when she is restored. You can buy one try to count people. Flip this turn. One plays is feeling when she enters player is restored. Target ability is ready when she's played, but now when she's restored. Okay.
Yeah, so you can't use any of your deeds until you restore them, right? And the only way you can restore something is if you, right now, have something that you can pitch to restore. Or
but then they still have
restore.
summoning sickness.
Yeah.
Even after they're restored.
Yeah. Oh, how the tables have turned.
Indeed. Alright, I will.
So the ones with the specific names, are those only one of those in the deck each?
Sometimes there's two of some of them, and then there may be three. I don't know, but I think there's two of some are two of.
Because I figured these would probably be like multiples, and these would be like one of, because maybe they're like legendary or something, but I wasn't sure.
Good observation. I don't know. That's good.
So I haven't seen any others of those or anything, or that other dude who played.
Elkan, this one.
Yeah.
And this card.
Yeah.
3 on her. All your people, including this card, enter play ready. I will.
That's pretty interesting. So just everything gets haste, and then you can pay one thing or something.
I know.
Which I will water silo, spend it.
Okay.
Grab me extra water. I'll hit that deal with that unprotected camp.
Okay.
I'll jump this to ready. Yep, and I will pass turn.
Okay. So I damage a camp of your choice. Alright, then I'll go ahead and add a water. So I'll have 4 and draw. Or yeah, I was supposed to do that. Draw first, then I have to play that and extra water. So yeah. Okay, so do enemies just refer strictly to people, or does enemies include camps?
Enemies are camps too.
I know.
People are people, and enemies are everything.
So let's put a napalm down, and then
napalm costs 2.
yeah, I used my extra.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll restore my command post.
For 2.
And then here you go.
Upkeep, raiders go off.
I'll choose a command post again.
Okay. Raiders go bad. Draw a card for turn. Cover.
My God. I know, but no, okay.
Play a cult leader.
Okay.
For 1. Play ready.
Okay, so you can destroy one of your people and deal damage.
take out that camp that's ready. That's just damaged. Spin a water here. Discard the top 3 cards of your deck then use the junk effect of one of them. Go ahead and damage that pump.
Please, okay. I know that would be so easy, but okay.
Go ahead and draw a card.
Alright.
Jump
Has
in.
this been Maverick? 3?
Go ahead and put it on my radar.
Let's see that.
Yep, and pass turn.
I know that's so.
I mean, what you looking for?
I was just gonna see, like, because I believe you with the enemies thing, but it was just like, I was just wondering if it clarified enemies in the rule to include camps.
Yeah, because I mean, they say people is people, and then
Yeah.
enemies got to be everything. Because destroyed people are discarded, camps are flipped. So destroyed, like, you know, destroy enemies.
Yeah.
They differentiate with the people with the injured. But
Okay.
destroyed people are discarded. Destroyed camps are flipped. Punks are placed back on the deck.
Yeah, because that seems really powerful. It's just like automatically just kill off a camp, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Destroyed camps are flipped. Yep.
So I guess I'll go ahead and choose this column and destroy all enemies in that column.
Discarded camps are flipped. Discard. Yeah. Just a great one. Destroyed.
And then restore my water, draw a card. We'll do rescue team and interplay ready. I'll pay 2 to do my raiders, and I'm done.
Yeah, so like I said, it's just destroyed camps are flipped.
Yeah.
I'll just make up with every single one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't looking at the icon itself. I was just wondering what the word enemies referred to. What the game considered an enemy, if an enemy was just a person, or if an enemy was a person and a camp. Because I know destroy applies to everything, but I didn't know how the wording was with, yeah, so.
I just thought that this was a little more obvious.
And they should, yeah, I like that one. That's the only one I can.
Yeah, might have been one thing that they overlooked to define, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I mean, I guess it makes sense.
yeah.
Just normally when I think of enemies, I think of just people, just like mentally, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think of like a structure as an enemy, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe there's only one of those in the deck, so maybe that's why it's so strong.
Maybe so. Yeah. Looking on BGG.
I'm just looking up to. Yeah, it's on BGG. Oh, the event card Napalm says destroy all their enemies in one column. Is this people only, or does it include the camp? From the rulebook, page 11, when ability text uses the word enemy, it refers to your opponent's people, not their camps. So yeah, your camp's not destroyed.
Alright, yeah, that's not the best defined place. I mean, just right in the middle. Usability. The people, not the camps. Alright, write that down. Enemy. Equals people. Not.
And was that camp already damaged?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just.
Not the camps. Yeah, page 11 is just a weird place to put a thing, but people can easily overlook that.
Okay, cool. We learned something new today.
Learn something new today. Alright, yeah. Yeah, because that did seem pretty OP. Alright, rescue team.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so now it's yours. Wait, I have a question. How is this one? Do you, I thought that, I thought that if you.
Our rescue team seems pretty good with punks, because then it's like you could, if they're in events, you could use them or whatever.
Only if they got like the other defense covered.
Rescue team, return one of your people to your hand. Punks or people. Return gunner. Discard and play ready.
Okay, this is kind of a long.
Play gunner.
Okay, I hope. Okay, balance.
Take these. Yeah, take the silo.
Oh, it's 9:40 already. Is your...
Yeah, I mean, you hadn't called yet. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll take
I
the
didn't
silo.
realize like we had gone that far. I mean, I'm good though. I don't have anything planned, so.
I'll take the silo and I'll pass it to you.
Okay, so this goes up on, and then restore, draw. I will spend two to draw a card. Okay, that works. So when I'm playing an event, like if it's got a 1, I still have to put it behind the current thing, right?
Yep.
Okay. So famine. Each player starting with me destroys all but one of their people.
Okay.
And then can't do anything else. So I pass it back to you.
Upkeep. Points.
I only got 1 that can be damaged, so
Camp choice. Put my raiders back. Draw a card for turn. Reclaim my 3 water.
do they close at 10 or 11?
10.
Okay.
Sounds like you're not a risk taker.
Put the raiders back out.
I was thinking.
Okay, this is gonna get washed up, but I guess I have to. Yeah.
Stop looking at her eyes.
Look at every single one. Yeah.
Deal
That's why it's okay.
2 to unprotected enemies.
Let's do.
2, oh, okay.
Crumbling. 2.
Destroy my people, then damage a guy. And rescue team kind of ain't the best right now.
Yeah, because you use like rescue team to reset your news or something, right? So you don't have anything that can restore, so you just like return it, pay one, replay it.
It's kind of pointless with that thing out there, though.
Yeah, there's a couple more things. You can get like maybe one turn out of it. Or you can, that could be your one person you save. Gotta save your news, right?
Nah, she's just inspiration. She's not the main thing. Yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and destroy muse and then deal damage to rescue team.
Okay.
And then let's use their water
Alright.
to draw a card.
I want an old crumbling.
And I couldn't, there were so many like wood and tools and like see like weapons, but I can't because this was the assassin card. And I couldn't do like pattern or anything.
Yeah, and then I will. Well.
So now,
Yeah, pass turn.
Okay. So resolve this. One deal damage to one of your camps if you're choosing.
yeah, she didn't have that part, but she did. Dang, like,
Okay, and then replenish a draw. And then
so wait, normally is it just words or something? Yeah. So you couldn't say airplane? No. You couldn't even say plane. You couldn't even say air.
okay, cool. So I can still use this effect. So
Man, I keep forgetting that. Yeah.
I'll use that.
Oh yeah, you would go to close it.
And then
Ooh, I like how this is like
let's do. And I'm gonna junk that to get a water resource.
That's the arcade place in North Little Rock. I have like Galaga, Pac-Man, all that stuff. And also like
Let's see.
Oh crap.
Oh, she called you?
Man, I got this new stupid voicemail thing.
Yeah.
It just shows up as a parrot instead of, but I think she just called in 9:40, 6 minutes ago.
I'll junk that to do the Raiders. I'll pay 2 to draw. I'll junk that to get a water, to add this to my hand. And then just hope you don't destroy me next turn. So it's your go.
Okay. Upkeep, draw, reclaim. Junk. No, that didn't work. It's just
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
draw a card. Draw a card. So I'll do the raid. Advance the raid.
Okay. Damage one of these. Alright.
And then for the final deal, destroy one of my people. Deal damage.
Okay. You got me.
Easy.
All right.
Right on time. Right
Yep.
on time.
Yeah. I was just about to issue the play warning
Oh,
too.
yeah. Not so fast, sir. Try to call them back.
And do you stick these back in the thing just to keep them in there? Or?
Yeah, I guess that'll work.
Oh, have you not played this game yet?
Oh yeah, I played it before.
Oh, okay.
Just yeah, just stick them back in there.
Well, how did 2-player Tuesday go this week?
Fantastically.
Yeah?
Yeah. We got one guy, but we got 2 great games for the table. 3 plays.
I think within the next couple of weeks I'll try to come again and I'll bring Flesh and Blood.
Cool.
And we'll just play Commoner. So
Commoner.
just all common cards.
Cool.
So all of them should be some. Of course, there's like any format you're gonna have certain things better than other things, but most of the stuff should be like fairly competitive to each other.
Cool.
You're in the Flesh and Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of the stuff I have for it.
Oh.
I got some stuff, and like I got all the Blitz decks, and I was pretty into it for a little bit. But then like my friends just kind of stopped playing it. So.
Mm. Do you have any legendary equipment?
I don't know. I have a spreadsheet of everything I have that's worth anything.
I mean, I don't know. Depending on what legendary equipment you have, I might be willing to make a deal with you on that.
The only thing I know that I have that's like worth anything is like a Gotha Tome or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like